Hey folks, Ryan Donlin here. Thankful again that you are joining us in our Adams Uncommon Sense Initiative for new teachers and mentors. One might arguably say it is good for all teachers. And again, I am pleased to be along this year with you, providing this week the first of many YouTube shorts based on chapter content from the book that we're studying together. Well, we're going to move past chapter 1, a thank you in advance. We're going to move past chapter 2, career shopping, and talk about the new way you matter this week, chapter 3. A number of years ago, I was here at University Hall teaching in our PhD program and met just a gifted student by the name of Shelley Wilfong, who had her passion and purpose coming together as she was worried about teacher retention in the teacher pipeline. So as we started putting some ideas up on a whiteboard, I had asked Shelley, I said, Shelley, have you ever considered mattering for teachers? It was a term that I had heard in the higher ed circles that I had not seen applied to K-12 education. Well, it was not mattering in the sense that do we matter to children and society and students and all that. It was mattering adult to adult. In other words, should we really be asking the question, do students come first in schools? Well, we might be asking it, but if we're answering yes, we might have some other things to consider. So Shelley posited, as I was speculating, that it might not be about students first in schools. It might be about adults first in schools. And what if we put adults first in schools in terms of creating something for the adults in the room? Might that better have an influence over student learning and the student experience? So Shelley, with research conducted across the region in the United States with thousands of teachers, did discover that yes, there's something about this adult thing, this adult mattering, having a posse at work, having work friends. And she concluded that there were 8 foundational elements of mattering, including community, authenticity, flow, yes, compensation, purpose, assimilation, job crafting, and stability. Now, those might not be equal for all of us, but I mean, in other words, some might mean more to others, but these 8 foundational elements of mattering, as we found in later research, had huge predictive relationships, correlational relationships with such things as collective teacher efficacy, perspectives on organizational health and change and culture and climate and all these things. So, as you read chapter 3, keep in mind that first we take care of ourselves as adults, then good things will happen to students. Thanks for joining me this week. Let me know how the chapter works for you.